my plan for the day was to go finish this brush job, get this bread, but I got a goddamn water part coming out of my engine. Like the captain said, if you go look at the story, my story, it's the only thing that's on there right now. You will see. I think maybe there's one of two things that it could be. I mean, I'm no fucking mechanic, but it's coming out of the exhaust manifold side of my engine, and I mean, it almost looks like it's coming right out of where the exhaust manifold meets the engine. Looks like there's just water pouring out of there, so I'm thinking that one of my freeze plugs came out, and so we're gonna go in there and fucking see what we can't figure out. The last time I tried to change the exhaust manifold, which is pretty much what I have to do this time, I have to take all the same stuff off. It took me it took me 2 days, but I was waking up late and I was getting started around 3 or 4. My homie Austin Wiggins, he would watch a lot of my lives, and he was watching lives back then, and I didn't have the right tools. I made what I had work. That's for goddamn sure. It's wild when I think I had like a little tool set, little $20 toolbox, and I got this shit done. And so I'm hoping I can zip through it today. I need to go get my drill so I can use it to get a lot of bolts off. But fuck it, I figured I might as well go live. Maybe here and there I'll have some company join me. Rolling me a little doobie up. I was actually about to go get some weed. Nah, I couldn't because my shit fucked up, but then my homie ran it by, so. Worked out. Usually I'd be like, I don't know. I got pissed off the other day, but other than that, man, I've just kind of been flowing. Even that day when I got pissed off really helped me to be like, you really don't have a reason to be mad. Like, sure, this blower's messed up. It's fucked too. I think it is anyway. I'm pretty sure the block is 2 scored. It's actually right here. I don't know if you can see down in there. Well, yeah, right there at the top where the light's shining through. You can see there's a couple pieces that are in there. And off the corners, I'm not sure if that's 2 scored or not. It's at the bottom now. You can see it down there on the left and right side. That middle one's supposed to be there, I think, but the two on the right and left side are scored. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they may have been there, and then I just scored them worse, but I'm pretty sure it's fucked. I'm gonna take it by Ace and see what they say. If not, I'll order a new one. It's like $40 to fix a fucking $200 blower, which is like $120 used, even on like Facebook Marketplace and shit. I checked because I didn't want to go buy just a new block and shit for this blower. I can buy a whole fucking weed eater for the same price. Which I may be able to. I may be able to find someone who's getting rid of one. If I could find someone who's getting rid of one for parts, and the block was the part that's not fucked, I'd maybe grab that. But once you start learning about these things, the weed eaters and the blowers and shit, and people say like, oh, you want to buy one for parts and shit, there's not that many fucking parts, really. Like, besides the shell, the outer casing that the blower goes in. I mean, you got a trigger, and then of course you've got little wires and shit. But it's just mainly those 4 or 5 parts. the engine block, the piston, which is derivative thing. You know, there's piston rings and shit on it, but the main parts. So the piston inside of it, the block, you got this, and then there's another part on here. And then you got the carburetor and the muffler. I just can't really see what much else would be of value to go out and spend fucking that much on a parts one. Not like a donor car. Like if you get a donor car, there's fucking alternators and fucking exhaust manifolds and intake manifolds and ignition coils and crankshaft position sensors, throttle position sensors, manifold absolute pressure sensors, or mass airflow sensors. Fucking, you got rocker arms, you got pistons, piston rings, everything. Fucking heater core. So much goddamn shit. Which I may get a donor vehicle for this Jeep soon. Maybe this year. Might buy one. My homie's got one. He lets me come and take the parts off of it. Like he let me get my steering gear off of it. And so I'm just pretty sure he's not going to be driving it. He definitely isn't with the pieces that he's let me take off of it so far. But I'm going to see if he'll like just let me give him, you know, $500, $1,000, $1,500, something. Give him some money so that I can just keep it there. And then just have a donor vehicle. So if I need to go fix anything on the engine, I'll just go take the engine hoist up there, get the engine out, get it all nice and fixed up in parity. Take this engine out of this Jeep and then replace it with that one. I don't fucking know. I don't know shit. I'm glad I'd be getting up kind of early and getting out earlier though, because if I would have got out at 3 or 4 today and realized this shit was happening, that'd have been no bueno. It's dope that it's fucking staying late, or, you know, daylight longer now. I almost left yesterday to go do this shit, but I wanted to be extra careful and make sure all the fucking water and shit inside of the engine was definitely thawed. I could have avoided this. I had the money to go buy the heater core last week. I was there. I changed out my starter. I put on my story where I changed the starter. So I went out there. I got the new starter. It's a lifetime warranty, so I got it replaced. I had the fucking money in my pocket. $100 to buy this heater core, and I didn't. It was 89 something, so $100. And I didn't because the biggest problem with the heater, my heat and shit still works. The biggest problem is I have to fucking just put water in it every day before I leave, which really ain't that big of a fucking deal. And so I was like, fuck it. You know, I might end up needing the money for something else, which I can't even tell you what the fuck I spent the goddamn money on now. Food. Something stupid. But I could have had that heater core, and it would have been on here. And if it would have been on here, then I would have put antifreeze in it. The only reason I haven't been putting antifreeze in it is because it leaks water. And there's no reason in fucking putting antifreeze in here if it's just going to leak the fuck out. And so I could have had all that done, and then whenever it got frozen the other day, shit in my engine wouldn't have froze, and then I wouldn't have this problem. Actually, I don't know. Maybe you can't go back. This might have been exactly what needed to happen, and I'm glad I didn't get the heater core, because let's say I did get the heater core, I get it fixed, it's not leaking anymore. I had this metallic noise, like clanking. It sounded like my fan was lightly brushing a bolt that was maybe a little too close. It wasn't a very loud metallic noise, but it was a metallic noise nonetheless. And I kind of thought maybe I heard it in the engine, and then I could hear it down here, and I just could not tell where the fuck it was coming from. And I honestly still don't know. It might be in the transmission. But let's just say for a second that it's not, and hypothetically a freeze plug was in the engine, and that's kind of what I was hearing. Then if I would have got the heater core fixed, I would have been driving around like it was nothing with that still flapping around in there, and it could have been way fucking worse. So maybe this is what needed to happen. Who cares? It don't matter. Whatever. It is what happened. So there's no use in going on the what ifs and shit. And so, fuck it. We're just gonna dive in. I could sit around and wait. God dang it. I took this paper off. The gum wasn't very good on it. And I thought, maybe I should use a different paper. And I didn't, damn it. And that's that shitty paper. But oh well, it stuck, so. I'm gonna ride with it. Life is good though, man. Life is good. I got another car over there. And I just need a battery for it. So, and I gotta fucking take these papers, get them signed. The person who gave me the car, I went to the DMV when I went to pay the taxes on this Jeep. Pass. But yeah, I was gonna get the title done over, and it was like $200. It was a lot of money that I didn't have at the time. And I have to get her to sign it. She's got to have a notary sign it, I guess, so they know she wasn't like held hostage or something. But I got to get that to her, which I should have already done, but I've just been goddamn busy. But yeah, worst case scenario is the Jeep is fucked for a while, and it's going to cost $200 or $300, which I don't have now. But I will have as soon as I finish this fucking job, which I would have been getting paid today. But that ain't happening. And so I'll take that $400 I make from this job. I'll go get her to get that notarized, get the bins running, and get a new battery. I'll just go to like the junkyard or something, get like a $10, $20 battery, put that in there. It runs. And then I'll just use that to do landscaping and shit until I get enough money to fix the engine in here. But can't say until we dive in and find out exactly what's wrong with this engine. So no matter what happened, there's a solution. Even if I had to fucking walk to Ingles every night and do stocking or something to get the money to fix it, the solution is there. And it's not the end of the world. It'll just make me stronger. I honestly need a part-time job. I'll be arguing with myself and shit about getting one. And so if this forces me to go over there, then I'll take that leap. And once I get the job, start getting that extra money, I probably will get the Jeep fixed. I'll still do landscaping, and then I'll just keep the fucking job and just stack my goddamn bread. One thing's for sure, once I get this Jeep good, it's going to be goddamn bulletproof. Everyone's like, as much money and time as you spend in it, why don't you just get a new car? If I got another Jeep, it wouldn't have this much new shit on it. That's for goddamn sure. And then when this is done, it's gonna be bulletproof. Dylan, what's good, my nigga? How you been, bro? How's your Jeep going? Didn't you say you got a Jeep? And how's the Yoda? And the Stang. You still got the Stang? Oh, you're not even in here. I got these wireless earbuds. Had 2 pair of them in the Jeep one night when I was downtown. One pair was in a case charging. The other case was right beside it with nothing in it because I had them in my ears. And someone stole the fucking case. Which I'm thankful they didn't steal the one with the headphones in it, but still. Someone stole the case. And then working at this brush job, I guess I left my pocket unzipped and it fell out. And so My other charging case is just under a bunch of brush. So I'll find that. My homegirl Faith, her dad's Jamaican. And I used to talk to him a lot, man. This dude's such a good dude. He's got a really good soul. But I was just a young buck back then. He always be spitting wisdom, but he used to tell me about he would wake up every day, smoke a spliff, a joint with some tobacco in it, and he would walk around the lake and say psalms. They had like this little lake in their yard. Well, it's pretty good size. They had their own lake back there, like a Lake Tomahawk in his backyard. A bunch of thoughts go through my head. Like Lake Tomahawk, that's some Indian shit. Was it like that before there were roads and all that shit back here? I'm good, thank you. I take care of all my neighbors, man, and all my neighbors take care of me. Well, to be honest, I don't ask for shit. I don't need anything. But they still check. That's nice. Yeah, Lake Tomahawk, was that like a thing? Like before there were any roads, Indians are just running through the woods and shit, Native Americans. And then boom, lake, So Lake Tomahawk been around. I don't know if it's man-made or not, actually. But yeah, he used to tell me, like, he's like, whenever I smoke, I smoke. He's like, I inhale it through my nose and clear out. I can't do a Jamaican accent, but he say clear out his mind, man, and then just release it all. So I do that a lot. French inhale. You ever seen me cover my face? Just cover my mouth so the wind don't blow it away. Fuck me. This does kind of suck. I don't know how to be mad about shit, for real. I got mad at that piston thing the other day, but I even had it building in me. I was like, doing it, and I'm like, it's not really that big a deal. And I was like, yeah, but throw it anyway. Like, fuck this thing, throw this shit. You ain't done that in years, nigga. You a bitch? I'm just talking shit to myself. Then I just noticed the block was scored. I even thought about it. Will this break this if I throw it? No. Boom! Just threw that shit, and it just felt so good. I started bagging everything else up. Was about to carry it over to the place. I was like, fuck it, just fucking goddamn threw it. And it felt good. And it just like ignited inside of me. It was just like, alright, I guess we're giving into this shit. And I was just mad for a while. I went and did that brush job I was venting on Facebook. Felt good. But it felt a lot better to come back to my senses and not have a bunch of shit wrecked. No relationship ruined. It was nice. Every day is a learning experience. I kind of been wanting to go into this Engine Bay area here for a while now, and I haven't. Because I don't have a reason to in life. But now I got a reason to, so we're about to take all this shit apart. Oh shit. Y'all want to hit? Yeah. Hold it out like here, take it. Take it. There you go. There you go. Shoo! It's a good one right here. It's just burning and burning. Still, I haven't got nothing to learn. I got my baggies out because I'm not a mechanic and I don't remember where everything goes. Whenever it's funny, I get the baggies out for the blower, and what I do is I put all the nuts and bolts and everything in there as I take the shit off. That way I know where everything goes. And I did it for that blower the other day, and then when I went to put it back together, it was just like, damn, I know exactly where all this shit goes. And my mom's like, not a big deal. I mean, think about it, it's probably like, 50 to 100 parts. I mean, 3 screws for this thing and this. At least 30 to 50, 60, I guess. I don't know. But everything's so self-explanatory. Things aren't really doubled up as much. Like 2 bolts that hold the carburetor on, they're shaped differently than the 2 that hold on the muffler, which is shaped different than the ones that go on the casing on the outside. So I'm gonna do the same shit with this. With the Jeep, you take everything off, put it in there, label the bag. So there's a fuel rail that can't go in a baggie, but you take it off, and then all the bolts that come out of it, you put them in a baggie, label the baggie, fuel rail. I'm gonna need this. I felt good. I feel even better. Like, dude, I got a brush job. It's almost done. I need to text that lady to let her know what's going on. Past 2 days were self-explanatory. It's raining and shit. At least I could do is send her a message. Hey, my car's fucked up, but I got you. It's done. The job is done. It looked good. Even she was like, dang, it looked good. And then it got fucking 20% better by the time I'd even left. And everything that's left for me to do was like the 150% for shit. 150% shit that I do. So it's just sitting up there looking all clean and shit. All that brush. And they're looking at it now like, God damn, this kid is worth. Maybe they're not thinking it yet, but they will be. Like what I charged out the gate is worth that shit. But it's cool because as I was doing it, usually I just do 150% the whole way. Especially because instead of trying to skip a step or make a skip on, oh, they're not paying me for this, and just kind of skip past it, then a lot of times I end up having to come back to that step when I'm down a later when I get further down the road, I'm like, fuck, I got to go back and do that thing actually because it's going to make this easier. Then you got to undo shit. And so it's best just to hit it all at 100% when you go through 150 if you can, because you're looking out for future you. Taking vines out of trees, for example. It's so much easier just to pull the whole vine down out of the tree. Exactly, if you can do it. Like, you got to, like, goddamn, put all your goddamn weight into it and shit. And sometimes even then you still can't get it because it's just wrapped around tree limbs and shit. It's just good. But when you jerk that thing out and it fucking does come out, it pulls every other vine with it. Like, fucking literally, like, 50 vines will come all out of the tree when you pull this one out. It saves so much time than if you were to go in and, like, clip it. And then you have to clip 50 vines and you have to pull 50 vines. And so that's an extreme example, but most of them work that way. It'll split off into 4 or 5. Off of those 4 or 5, there will be a bunch of little ones. And so it's best you just pull that whole thing out, and it's a lot easier. Or you could just go in and be like, I'm just going to 50% it and then clip it. And then later on down the road, you're going to be like, fuck, everything looks good, but there's still fucking, just see these vines in this tree. But it's easier to just be like, you might even be like stretching to try and get as high as you can, just so it's not like in view. You just pull that bitch out. There's so many things That's just one thing. There's hundreds of minute details to every job. Because I'm able to like start focusing now. Because I'm not thinking like I don't let the stressful shit bother me as much. I'm definitely like or thinking about an ex or thinking about money that I owe. Once my court shit was over and like I don't have court shit in the back of my head now either. I fucking eliminated all stress of like subconscious weight of I gotta make this rent or I gotta make this payment, all that shit. It's weird the place like I just have been able to zone in and exist in. And that's all thanks to goddamn me, bro. I took baby steps to fucking get here. Like, I could not be more proud or happy. That's why, like, I gotta take this engine apart. Fuck it, good. You know, it's not taking anything from me, and I'm about to learn even more about this fucking engine, and I'll be able to do what I'm about to do now even quicker next time. And this time it's gonna be quicker than last time. And last time was baby steps. It took me 2 days. I still finished that shit. It looks good as fuck. It's just, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I've said so many things. This is the one I'm just going to ride with it, I guess. So. There's like two ways. Obviously, there's more. I don't like black and white and shit. But to get to this mindset, I feel like there's two main paths that you can fucking take. There's becoming rich, so rich that you don't have to worry about bills or any of that shit. Right? Or to give everything away and become poor as fuck like I've done. To where you get rid of all you don't have to worry about bills or anything. And whenever you do that, you no longer have excuses, especially if you don't have kids, man. Then you literally, kids are like the worst for the thing. Obviously, they're probably like the greatest gift. That's balance of everything, right? But if you don't have kids and shit, you can literally get rid of all that fucking bullshit weight, and then you're stuck with yourself. You lose excuses. You have no excuses. You can't. Oh well, I would do that thing that I love, but I'm fucking stuck working and shit. Now you will, but I can't go places because I'm not fucking working. But that's still just an excuse. There's so much love, nigga. I have something that holds me here, but I don't know. I could talk about it, but I'm not gonna. It's not permanent, and I'm letting it like go slowly over time. But love will get you where the fuck you need to go, nigga. You just show motherfuckers love. I should start a YouTube channel of me just being like, I'm just gonna travel the goddamn country. People are gonna know my story. And blah blah blah. Fear is the reason I don't do that shit, nigga. Mr. Baldwin. Watch them videos, you can end up anywhere, small town. In a motherfucker's basement, nigga. Crazy shit. It's funny. I'm here by myself in this chair. Ain't nobody here. I do this. When I'm in my mind, I can cycle thoughts so much quicker because it doesn't take time to like think about them and say them. So I'm like processing, like flowing through scenarios in my head. Talking is kind of like a relief from it, to be honest. I could not talk fast enough to be less or worse than that, you know? I don't know how to explain it. It just cycles so fast. Ugh. Stressing myself out. I don't got nothing to be stressed about. Shoo! I think too much. I think enough, nigga. I don't know. I think just enough. That's all wait. I was just in kind of like a depression. I can always see myself so well when I'm in them. But I don't try to like ignore the thoughts because I just end up thinking about them anyway, and then I become in denial, like, oh, I'll be ignoring my thoughts and shit. I just be owning that shit, and I just kind of sit in it, like, all right, what do I have to say? Why do I care about this shit still? And I rarely have an answer anymore. Like, all the things that I know are the reasons are so obvious, and so things flow away just as quick as they come, but there's still so much of it, and so. just as I came out of this one this time, I was really able to be like, I was literally thinking about something, and then it's like almost like my mind just like clicked out of it, and I saw the other perspective of it, and I was just like sitting there too, like I can't believe I just spent like 2 days while I was thinking the negative shit. I was even telling myself, dude, like you don't have to, you can't think of this other side. But like I said, I'm stubborn, nigga. I'd be like, nah, just sit in that shit. I don't know what. Both things. Get good at finding the gray area, I guess, by just like hanging out on the outskirts. Like my mind, the things that I think about, like not my mind, your mind. God damn, nigga. I keep saying things, and as I'm saying them, I'm like, no one's gonna understand what the fuck you just said. There was deeper shit, and I went to try to explain it, and my mind just like shut down, and short circuited. I do understand me so well, though. It might sound crazy to you, but it's when I talk to people one on one. It used to be I used to just like be overbearing. I'll just over talk people and shit. But everybody falls away for so long, and then it gets to where you have to be like, all right, like I have to look at myself as the variable that is causing this shit. And yeah, I just didn't listen enough. I would talk, I'd just be overbearing with it and shit. But now, when I'm in person talking to people, like it just flows so goddamn good because someone else is there. Like as I say something, they say something. It makes them think of something that they want to say, and I'm like, bet that's what I want. You know, that's how you learn and understand who people are. I don't need people to understand who like I am. You know, I do care about relationships, but I was only giving love, and people were still falling away. And even in that moment, you're able to like, well, shit, nigga, I'm just giving love, nigga. So fuck it. And it's like, dude, we've worked so hard to get away from that like mindset. But it's just funny because now it's like learning how to love gave me more of a reason to say it, and then that's when I kind of realized I had like an agenda attached to it, still expectations, you know. And so it helps me to be like, all right, so just love fucking people, and then all that shit is just removed. I can really hone in my focus. Like I'm here because of all these decisions. I've been on this shit. And so it's way even deeper. You got to figure out that you're the issue and then come to acceptance with it. And then once you come to acceptance with it, you have to like micromanage all your goddamn thoughts. And I've been doing this shit for years. So I'll say shit. People are like, I know. And it's like, I know you know, motherfucker, but you're not hearing me, right? And I get upset and mad about that shit. But it's still my fault. Like, okay, you know, well then let's talk deeper. You know, let's go fucking deeper. Like, instead of being like, nah, nigga, you're not hearing this deeper. Well, like, let's go. Like, all right, I get that you know, but you just said this thing to me. And so that was what makes me think that even though you know it, you're not consciously being aware of it at all moments in time. So, and then they'll be like, oh, yeah, well, I do that because this, da, da, da. And there's always an excuse. There's always an excuse. I've been there too. Like, I know what it's like. I still fucking do it. There's always going to be like, oh, a but or an if or any of that shit. But if it ain't attached to me, nigga, I know it's not true. And even if it's true, it's not true on the deepest point of like, this is my reality. I can't change them. I can't make other people stop doing them, nigga. I can only put it like, make me stop doing it. Make me stop letting them be in my life. My shit chill as fuck because I do not entertain bullshit, nigga. And I have friends that still getting bullshit. They'll come around, they'll talk to me about it and shit. And that's what's up. I got nothing but love. I've been there. I get it, nigga. But I don't let it, I'm not gonna go fucking delve into it. I'm out dry as shit. I'm not gonna give into that shit because then it starts seeping into my reality. So it's funny, I have nothing but peace. I have so much peace now that I have nothing but time to think, and then I still get caught up on the negative shit when the positive shit exists right there. That's what the fuck I've been trying to say. It's right there. And so whenever my shit switched on, I was able to like directly see it. It's funny because some shit just goddamn happened the other day on fucking live, nigga, where I said the same shit. What I'm saying now is just a deeper perspective of that shit. Where I was literally talking about like I was angry and I was looking at this lawn, and so like I was like, this quote is way off. I was just talking about this shit on the live the other goddamn day, nigga. What the fuck? It's a baby step, right? So if I had not had that day where I accepted, like, nigga, I was angry and I saw this world, I even made a post about it. I made posts. I made several, deleted a bunch, and left that fucking one up, nigga. It's still on my goddamn page. Where I was literally like, I was angry, and then I was able to vent, and now I'm not angry anymore. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I could do this for what it is originally, like what I quoted. It's just funny, nigga, because the same shit happening right now. I was just talking. I was in a depression, then my shit clicked off, and so I was able to take the exact thing that I was focusing on and catch both perspectives of it. And once I was able to like experience it in weight, like time and in emotion, right, and like fucking weight, like I was able to like literally be like, okay, so it's not just bullshit when I grab this. I think that's what it is. I thought, okay, maybe you're just thinking, and so it's still bullshit because this does still exist. Right, I've been coming to terms like both sides are going to exist no matter what. So you got to focus on one or the other, whatever one it is going to lift you up. Like all the cliche shit that fucking people are talking about, but it's so goddamn true, nigga. Even like your mind changes. It's wild. I was talking about it in that live. Like I was looking at the same fucking job, dude, and just because my mind, my perspective, my belief was different, the fucking weight of it was different. It went from being like, dude, even at 800, fuck, this is a lot of goddamn work, to being like, in my mind of understanding baby steps and zoning it out and being like, all right, there's leaves, there's sticks, there's shit that's falling. So the hardest thing, the first thing I need to go through and do, I know from experience, is go get all the vines out of the goddamn trees. You get all the vines out of the trees, follow them down to the roots. You go through, clip all the roots of everything. Don't focus on the brush here. Focus on the ground at the bottom, because when you hit all those bottom shits, when you pull shit out, it's not stuck or whatever. Everything just kind of folds off. It's super fucking easy. Super easy, right? Because of experience I've had, understanding baby steps, seeing the fucking steps there, and then like going at it. Even at that point, like it's automation. So it's like, fuck, now I know I'm just picking up all the big sticks, putting them in the piles over here. Whenever I get up there, I'll show you what the fuck I'm talking about. I'll make a live right when I get to that goddamn job. Put all the sticks there. All the leaves and shit are still there. There's times where I got the rake out. It took me forever to grab the rake because I was thinking the step of the leaves is where the rake comes in, but I should have known that if my mind was telling me, like, nigga, get this goddamn rake. Like, you doing a lot of work picking these sticks up. A rake would have just done this in a second. But it's like, oh, no, I don't want to take the leaves with it. Stupid shit. Micromanaging my shit. And shit that I would not be able to see if I was too busy focused in my mind. That's where I was even... So I can take the steps, like, have them planned out, take them. So they're automated. But then that leaves nothing but room for me to, like, think about shit. And, like, what am I plugging my mind with when I'm doing that automated shit? Like, it used to be like stressful shit, like my ex or this, or why does this girl not fucking want to talk to me? Why does this one think that da 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 da? The bullshit, nigga. Because no matter what, even those kind of thoughts, they're assumptions. They're assumptions on people who, even if I was right, I'm only right about them making a goddamn assumption. It ain't even goddamn real, nigga. Like, I know that that assumption isn't me, so I'm like, oh, I want to change the goddamn mind. Fuck these goddamn people, bro. All they do is waste my focus, bro. Like, not even fuck them. Like, I love them, whatever it is. It's not them, it's me, right? My assumption. Like, the focus has to be on me. Like, nigga, you're assuming things about assumptions. Like, focus. And it's so much easier because my mind is so free to wander. But when I know, like, I have a list of things that I have to do. Like, when I look at the fucking job and I'm like, I got to do these things, right? I'm able to, like, go through and fucking just do them shits. No matter how difficult, no matter how sparse my mind does get, I still am able to pull it back to reality because I want to do every detail of every job. And so I've always been able to, I'm just learning it on a deeper level. Same shit I was just talking about earlier, but god damn, dude, what the fuck? I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry. It's why I'm glad I'm having this moment right now because I'll be wondering, like, is that me, nigga? I can't have friends because when I get high, nigga, this is what I do, nigga. I just talk about this shit because it's all I fucking care about. So all day I'm just having connections in my goddamn brain. Same connections I'm always gonna have, the same ones I've already have. So I'm just saying the same shit over and goddamn over again. Part of me is like, yeah, that's good. You keep distilling it in my mind. That's good. That's good for belief. And whenever I do it, also like on Facebook or a medium like that or some shit, people can like take it in. But I don't know, nigga. I don't know. I got nothing but goddamn love. I tell you that. And so that's how I be getting into depressions and shit. I'm like, nigga, I have nothing but love. I just am like getting better at it. That's been the thing this whole time too. Just unconditional love, and I always have to realize, like, nigga, if you upset, that means you have a condition or an expectation that wasn't met. That's on you, nigga. It's just funny. I have to keep learning this. I'm gonna learn it again. It's weird. I'm so deep into this shit of like, I definitely understand this shit now. And knowing there's a deeper level. It's all, my entire life has been like, there's a deeper level? Like, holy fuck, dude. I know there's I'm gonna do, I don't know how this keeps happening. I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna go to a deeper fucking level. I know it because I've arrived at a deeper fucking level. I don't know how I keep happening, nigga. Like, I say this shit. I've said it to people. I understand it, and I just don't get it, nigga. I don't know how I always forget somehow. It's never gonna fucking. I don't know, nigga. It's not gonna stop. I can't make it stop. It's just. Someone asked me if I believe in predestiny the other day, nigga. I do not know, nigga, because it's set inside me, boy. It's almost not fair. Like, why am I forced to love like the way I do? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Dude, as a child, you don't deserve that shit, but that's what I got. I got hate from goddamn adults, nigga, as a kid, nigga. Of course I'm gonna get hate from my fucking peers, nigga. I'm not gonna do this shit right now, nigga. I got shit to do. I hope y'all know that I fucking love you, nigga. Everything is always just love. I can promise that goddamn shit. So there's no reason why you shouldn't talk to me about it. But there's no reason why I shouldn't set it inside of people so much to where they're like, man, like I know this nigga love me, and I've seen it everywhere. And to where they're like, I'm just not gonna believe this assumption in my mind. I'm gonna go talk to him. And then they're gonna come talk to me and then be like, God damn, I'm so glad I did that. And then it's just gonna spread into every goddamn aspect of their lives. Because they'll experience that shit. Okie dokie. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You see this shit? This shit is fully goddamn charged. It's just sitting right fucking here for me. Who did that? Who did that? You know what this does? I'm gonna plug it in here. And my shit ain't gonna die. I even got a longer nigga. I was starting out my fucking live hanging this motherfucker up. I even got the longer cord because the place where this needs to sit is closer or further something. It's something. Baggies. I just got that marker somewhere. Highlighter, not marker. I guess they're the same thing exactly. Sharp. I was on both times. Sharpie. These are more advanced steps. This is how my mind literally works. Baggies and shit, I'm almost at that step. But I waste time on that step when I could be doing this step, right? How many steps I got till I gotta goddamn do that shit? I don't know, but I'm about to watch and see. And when I see it, I'm gonna experience it and believe it. I've been keeping myself up at night. I be taking diphenhydramine, but I still keep myself up at night by analyzing what I have to do tomorrow. It's weird. And then even in my mind, I'm like, dude, just go to goddamn sleep. Like, this shit doesn't, you're making assumptions. I know it, I understand it enough to at least tell myself while it's happening, like, nigga, what the fuck? And so by focusing on all these steps and shit, it's going to help distill the belief in me enough to where tomorrow I'm like, nigga, you micromanaged Sunday or Monday or whatever day today is last night, and then your car broke down. Like, you had to go into a whole different mode. Like, go to fucking sleep. Deal with it as it comes. Baby steps. And I actually know that it's true because I just experienced literal anger about this job that I felt and was like, this is worth this much, which was my original quote too, and I'm glad I did that. That helped me know I'm finding that balance no matter what mood I'm in. And so I was still able to like settle for like, all right, I'll do it for 300 or whatever. Because I was able to, like I said, see the steps and know that it's actually not that hard. I'll go in here and bust this out. That makes sense? You're not here to say yeah. I think it makes sense. If it don't make sense, ask about it. If it don't make sense, ask about it. Even if you think it makes sense, goddamn ask about it. If it's something that sparks something inside of you to where you're like, fuck, or that's cool, or whatever, like, just come talk about it. Because that's what the fuck I want. I want conversation. Don't go make an assumption. You gotta understand that every sentence that I say between other people is gonna be interpreted differently by every fucking individual in that scenario. Every single one of them is gonna interpret the sentence differently. I understand that nothing that I say is going to be interpreted the way that I say it. I understand it, but obviously I don't fucking get it, man. The proof that I don't get it is there. In the moments, in the situations. Whenever I have a conversation with somebody, if it doesn't end in me having an extremely deeper understanding of that person, then I didn't do what the fuck I was supposed to do. It's funny, a lot of times I'll be sitting there after like having conversation with people and be thinking about shit that I said too much, yada yada. But if I have that shit to think about, then that means that in the moment I didn't fucking ask enough questions about them and shit. It means I spent too much goddamn time talking about myself and shit. I'm actually getting a lot better, man. All my relationships are way better, so it's really fucking nice. My homie the other day, we were doing some goddamn powder, and this nigga was like, bro, it was like the end of time too, you know, like, I feel like that shit. Like, I was just done. Regardless, I think there was more to it. Just like, fuck it. Ready to go to sleep. But I was even telling myself, nigga, like, leave, bro. Like, why are you sitting here making yourself uncomfortable? Just fucking go, son. Like, what are you doing? But I knew, I just stayed, nigga, and just listened. And this nigga talked, and I even got upset at one point. It was like, nigga, I went through this same shit you talking about, but you not hearing what I'm saying. Every time I go to talk, you try to fucking talk over me and shit. Like, I get it, bro. I shouldn't have got mad, right? Because he still cared enough to, like, want to have to say it. So I should have just heard what he had to say. And if what I had to say was true, it would have still been there after he was done talking. What the fuck is happening right now? God damn. First step, take this battery off. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I used to have a ratchet version of these where you click, right? But I was irresponsible. Red first. If not, you have a torch in your hand or something. I got that shit mixed up forever. Like 8 months or so ago, maybe a year, so I don't know. Somebody said that shit to me not long ago. Like, you know why you do this? And they were like, because if you don't, I was even trying to talk during the moment, he made me listen. He's like, if you don't do it, then you have a torch, which I guess is true, right? So if you have your ground on, or off, I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong. Don't listen to anything I'm saying right now. I think you would want to take the black off first. You put the red on first. Otherwise, you could have a torch. If you put the black on, then you have a live wire right here that's grounded and like ready to fucking go. And so if it's not grounded, it's not doing anything. You put it on and you're good. And then whenever you ground it, it's good. So, right. So I'm so glad I didn't skip over this because like I was doing it wrong, obviously, right? I had an emotion tied to it, and how often do I, what is happening right now? What the goddamn fuck is happening? So when I take it off, I want to take the black one off first. That way it doesn't have a ground for this red one. But whenever I put it on, I'm going to put the red one on first. That way it's not grounded and ready to go. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That makes the most sense, I feel like. It's either what I just said or it's the opposite. But without saying it, there's an infinite amount of variables. I don't fucking know. That makes the most sense, though. If you ask me. It's funny, because it has to make the most sense, because my brain is like, hey, I've never in my life grabbed these whenever I put them on. I'm not about to do this one either, because then it's going to be grounded, boy. Understanding, though, that's some shit, ain't it? Why am I putting them on now? They're supposed to be off. I'm reinforcing, I guess, experience, right? I had to experience it. My brain knew that. Take it in. Alright. Step one is to get this shit off. I'm not going to take the battery out. And everything's going to be happening over here. Are we at the marker step? Sharpie. Are we at the Sharpie step? No. Alright. Hey, I already did a couple of these steps. Good looking out, my nigga. See, every step that I've taken before is a step for myself. My whole life is this shit. I'm saying what's happening now is just what it is. I'm just talking about it. There's enough steps to listen, I guess, huh? God damn. Throttle body dirty as fuck, boy. That's wild. I can tell you why I assumed it was clean. Because whenever I cleaned it, I thought that was like the entire life of the vehicle. Ain't no way somebody cleaned this shit before. I'd had it for like 4 or 5 years at the time. 6, 7 years, I don't know. Yeah, like 7, 8 years. And I hadn't cleaned it in that year, so I knew it was at least that. I think it's dirtier now. Unplug these sensors from the throttle body. I know exactly which ones, because I've done these. I've taken the baby steps to doing these so many goddamn times. I even replaced this one. This is new. So it's like, yeah, I know I replaced the throttle position sensor one. The wires on it, all that shit. And then I put butt connectors on it, still got the tape around it. They were the weatherproof butt connectors, so you could seal them on the ends. That way when water splash up through here, they don't get wet. And, yeah, so I know what all these sensors are. This one is the same as something, so I might get it mixed up. Nah, I'm not. Pretty sure that's crankshaft position sensor. And then the one inside of the distributor is the camshaft position sensor. So, boom. All that's disconnected. These are gonna have to come off. Maybe not. I don't think they will. Actually. Maybe
last time I did a live on this shit, it was I actually think I know what this is. Is it not an 8? 8 seems small. Yeah, wait, no, I got 8. Do I got 8? I do not 8. It's not 8. That's not 8. Maybe it is 8. God damn it. Just 9, nigga. Nah, it's a 10, nigga. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. I got a 10, nigga. I got a 9. Yeah, I got a 10, nigga. Shit, I got an extension for the 10, nigga. I got this 3/8 wrench for the 10, nigga. Austin Wiggins, that's my nigga. Every time I use this, I think of him. I'm telling you, bro, you need to move back just so we can make a bushcraft channel. I'd be down, nigga. Fuck this shit. If we got a place where we're like able to go do that, that's like a year stress free, boy. I love Bugs. Oh, Bugs is old, nigga. I can't be leaving him alone, really. And definitely can't. I don't know. We can maybe bring him. So there's 4 bolts that hold this throttle body on here, and they are 10 millimeter. I got a magnet, I just don't know where it's at, boy, but if I go find it now, it'll make this a lot easier, instead of sitting here suffering through it the whole time thinking, if I had that goddamn magnet, it should be easy. You know, several times while I was at Harbor Freight, I thought to myself, you should buy one of these extra magnets, and I didn't. So, I don't know where it could be. I'm trying to think of a few places, at least establish them before I go searching. Then if it's not in those places, then I'll come back and then think for a couple more places. That definitely seems to be the most efficient way than to go searching a bunch of random places, waste an hour, 2 hours, not end up finding it. My mind knows where it's at. My brain does. My deeper part of my supercomputer knows where it's at. But consciously at the moment, I do not. It could be in this toolbox that I use for my steel, my 2 and 4 cycle engines. I don't know. That's only one place too, and I'm almost certain it's not there, but I think it could be. So I figured I would think of a couple more. Well, sorry, wait. This is why I was saying I wouldn't have to disconnect them cables, yeah? Because when you take it off here, you just move it. Just gotta take the bracket off as well. If it's a 10 millimeter, it'd be nice. It is. It's a 10 millimeter. That was gross, yeah? It's alright. I'm gonna take this bracket off. I think it's 3 of these. There's 1 there. There's 2 there. Maybe it's only 2 of these. No, there's 3. It's right there in the front. I could get better shots and angles of these. But I could do that at any time. I could download this video, I could put it in an editor, and I could go get videos just of the top shots. But even circle what I'm talking about then, and I could do all that in pre or post or whatever after. Do that later. Alright, we're getting into different size boats and shit. I was looking for, you see how I was looking for a place to put these bolts here. I ended up deciding to put them on the ground. funny because I got this here. I bought these bags for this reason, yeah. And instead of labeling the bag, yeah, I'm gonna get a little piece of paper and I'm gonna write on it and put that inside the bag. And that way I can write on the piece of paper what it is, and it might not get smudged off on the bag, yeah. I think that's a good idea. And I could do that whenever I go look for that magnet, yeah. Is there another place? It almost makes going and searching that one place for that magnet worth it, yeah. Because I need the paper as well. But I could try to think of another place it could be. Oh, I know where. I think I know where it's at. I'm excited. I wanted to go do it right now. I think that's it. It might not be it though. So let's think of another one too. See if I can do that. See if I get just as excited about going and checking. I know where it's at. I don't need it anymore, but hey, I might later. See, the task that I was gonna get the magnet for is over too. I already finished that shit. What a waste of time that would have been. I'd still be looking for it. I'd be thinking about racing Ghost me during the day. I'm like, all right, so what if I didn't get caught up by this little bit of Facebook right here? Where would I be? What could I have done? Anything? Oh shit. It is 3. And one's back here, there, and there. I'm taking off the fuel rail. These are fuel rail bolts. Well, no, not all of them are. These are all the same size, those two, yeah. Yeah. So fuel rail, bracket. What is this from? Bracket. What is this from? Fuel rail. I already knew these. So bracket, yes. What's that thing that said there's on the back? It's still on the back. So what the fuck? So 1, 2, 3. Shit. I unfocused for a second. It's actually longer than a second. The entire time was unfocused. So I know where these are. These are 4. These are different. That's 1, 2, 3. Where the fuck did I get this goddamn ball from? Is there 4? Why is there 3 in my hand now? Where was number 4? Did I make number 4 up? Did I make up number 4? I swear there's a 4th one. How did I... I'm not even going to trip, right? Because there's only 3. Life got rid of the 4th one. I didn't need it. It's not real. This is why you gotta have the baggies. Or why you should get the baggies. Okay, so 2 bracket. 1 fuel rail. I need to get something because of the wind. So I need to get something for the wind. Something. Check those 2 places for that magnet. Paper. To write down what the thing is. Whatever said thing is. To be. This is bracket. Bracket only has 1 currently. So that's bracket. Ugh. This bracket's always a pain in the ass, yeah? Not this time. I had a tool too. The one place the tool would have worked, but I didn't need it, so why waste time on overkill? Shit. This is why I need that magnet. Boom, fuck that magnet. These are all bracket, right? 1, 2, 3, bracket. 1, 2, 3, bracket. We'll do a little knot, a little naughty knot. A little naughty knot in bracket, yeah. Maybe I don't even need to label them, right? Fuck that piece of paper. I'll just take the fuel rail, sit it by the fuel rail bolts. Alright. Bracket. Bracket. That whole thing is one thing. So, bracket has 3 fuel rails not full yet. These 4 here. So, we've got a throttle body and a bracket, a cable bracket. So 3 bracket bolts, throttle body, seal her up, put her with the throttle body, which also needs to be cleaned. You doing all right, brother? Hell yeah, I hear you. You get that? Did you get your surgery done?
Yeah, I got my surgery done and ended up with COVID.
What?
Yeah, shit. Lucky tools.
I appreciate it. My friend got me these.
Those are cool.
Yeah, my friend got
They're
me.
Indian happy. They're Indian to have.
Huh?
They're Indian to have.
Hell yeah, especially right now when my
Especially
shit's
when you got a
fucking.
car.
Especially when it's fucking up too. So.
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Tap you on there because my nose runs. I don't like my nose.
I didn't even know I had COVID until the doctor told me.
Until when?
Doctor told me and they admitted me in the hospital and I spent the last 2 weeks there.
Oh goddamn. But you clean and shit now? Clear?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How's the surgery feeling? Like all
Oh, surgery's good.
good?
Yeah.
Good.
Gotta have another one done.
When?
Probably in a month. They want to wait a while.
That's not too long though.
No, it ain't.
Gotta make sure you get up for that one.
Later.
Alright, brother. Have a good one.
You too, man.
We can take this box off. If I'm lucky, it's gonna be a 10. It's not. It's bigger. Let's find a place to keep these. The ones that I'm using. That's a bad place, but we're gonna use it out anyway. What size do I need? We'll just wing it here. There's a 14. It's too big. I need that. Got a 13. It's too big. It's perfect. It's a 13mm. I use a nice long one there. Because I've been here before. I know it takes a long one. It's not on there too tight. It's nice. No reason for it to be. It's just an air box. Used to be a flashlight down in here. I found it. Wasn't mine. It was there forever. There was a bad sign. I should have known. It's super dope that I did not tighten these bolts down. Because it really is not necessary. Like obviously like parts of the engine you need a torque wrench. It's got to be specific pounds of pressure for bolts holding on the manifold and shit. But for this fucking box, nah. Shit ain't necessary. I guess I'll just keep these bolts here. Still not a good place for them. How many times do I say that before I change the place for them? I could turn this upside down maybe. That'd be dope.
Boom, baby, look at that. And I'll still use this. My grandma was just going to use this. Look, we can put the both that we've used on the inside or something on the outside. It's so versatile. So versatile. Hold all this shit. Look at all this shit. Alright. This has to come off. The fan here. Oh, fanny. It ain't a fan. It is my power steering pump. I think. Yeah. That's where you put your power steering fluid. See? Says it on the cap there. That's probably an 8. It is an 8. My little one's fucked up right now, but I've got this thing that makes me big one a little one. Probably for help. Oh yeah, I am taking the fan off. What the fuck? This isn't a fan, this is a power steering pump. But I am taking this fan off right here on the front. I guess I'm just gonna go find the magnet if I need it. If I end up needing it. Which I don't think I will, honestly. Alright. I made that a screwdriver bit because I didn't have anything else yet. It helped. It did what it's supposed to do. I fucking hate this tool. It's like useless almost, but it's always available. Will this be the time that it fits a screw? Fuck no. Oh shit. It's one of them versatile drawings. It's a Phillip and a flat. Come on, baby, fit off in that crack. Oh snap. Even if it wasn't a flathead, the corner of it just goes so fucking. Oh, never mind. It only does that on the flat side. Shit. See, this is why this thing is also fucking garbage. Fucking hate this thing. No, I hate you fucking good now. Come on, baby. Maybe I can. I had even said in the beginning I could put it, but only on the flat side, but makes it kind of. And this is one of those new ones too. Look nice. Nice job. So I guess I just put down on in there. I know what is it for. I say that now. Dude, my mouth is fucking dry as goddamn fuck. I know there's clips down there. Yo, clips. Boom. There's a goddamn fan. I was gonna say, do I unplug it? Y'all see that shit? I don't know if it was glow enough for you to see it. I was like, do I unplug it? And it just fucking clipped on down. I was wow. Take that as a yes. And I know that this, when it goes back in, it goes clip side down. And obviously facing out. Like that. So far, everything's self-explanatory. We're getting down into the nitty-gritty now. Getting down into the nitty-gritty now, boy. So, my belt just recently fucked up, so I'm very well versed on these little pulleys here. This one will loosen up the tension, and then I should be able to turn these. There's holes in them, and then I'll be able to take the bolts out. And there appears to be 1, 2, 3 bolts holding it onto the intake manifold, and then another one holding it onto the water pump, 2 holding it onto the water pump, and or a bracket that's on yeah, the water pump is on this bracket, and so are these, but they also go through the water pump. So those are necessary. The tensioner in this one will not take off because it will need to, and yeah. Start trying both to find the one that fits. That's close. My bait's too big. I mean, it ain't too big. It's got some jiggle in it though. And then a 16 is too big, and only 15 I got works with this big ass John. And guess what? It's a 15. So. Is that little the big? Nope, it's big the little. Okay. So I still need to be a short nose. Only short nose one I got for this half-inch John. Most wrenches is righty-tighty or lefty-loosey, like a Craftsman. You turn it to the left for tighty and to the right for loosey. But these Pittsburgh that my homie got me, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So that means you would turn it to the left if you want to loosen your bolt, and right if you want to tighten it. And it's nice. It's nice. My brain was meant for the one that's backwards though. I guess it just adapted to it. I don't know. It worked. It's not a very complex thing to remember. Honestly. I wonder if this other one is necessary for the loosening as well. But that's pretty fucking loose. I don't think I want to get it any more loose than that, actually. I'm going to tighten it back some. This other one here is the loosener. And it might go for a big one. This one moves the thing down, up or down, I guess. Yeah. So this one moves this tensioner up and down. Which loosens the bone over here, I think. This is what I need my drill for. I am going to go get that.
this is actually charging. I was looking at it. I don't think I turned it on. It's on now. Oh, I wanted it to fit a little bit. Great. Even better. Actually, isn't it nice when life works like that as well? My life work, that's my life. If you ever hear me complaining, remind me that that's my life. And slap me for it. Most of my friends be like, but you already slapped yourself, man, goddamn. And I'm like, fuck you. What if it would have taken me 2 months to slap myself? You could have helped slap me, it only take a week, motherfucker, goddamn. Alright, so that fan's off. We're fucking making bacon, baby. We're making bacon. So inside of here is a tool. A tool of the ages. I have no fucking idea where I would take this. So I'm gonna stick it up. That is. So glad I went and got this. I could have had that done by the time I came back with this, but now I have this tool available, so it's worth it. I do think like this all the time. Meditation is a goddamn gift, man. I'm practicing so hard. I don't really try that hard. But it's only because I feel like if I get good at it, I'm only going to be good at running away from the thoughts, and I want to be good at dealing with them right now. And then I'll trust myself enough to divert my shit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. That's just always how I've been, nigga. I take the hard road. Yeah, they say it's like a thing, right? I guess. I wonder if I do that shit automatically because never mind. I don't want to give up no game. I ain't trying to give up no game. That's a 15. That's a 15. It fits. It's too big. That's a 14. Still too big. We don't have a 13. It's somewhere, I don't know where. And that's what I need. Of course. Of course. Maybe I have it over here. What is this here? This is a 13. Of course it's one we already used. Boy, that makes sense, right? That makes sense, right? Look at that. And it don't go on the big honker, don't it? That's right. It's right. Left. It's right, as in correct, that it is pointed to the left, which is Lucy, baby. Lucy. I wonder if, I don't even think I gotta do this. I don't even think I gotta do this, y'all. Wait, never mind, yeah, I do. Yeah, no, wait, yeah. Or wait, is that just a bracket? It's just a bracket. Yeah, I gotta do this. I don't want to take that bracket off. I was gonna say I could take this all off at one piece, because this is attached to this. So I can just take this up and this at the same time. But there's a bracket that's dividing it, and that these bolts are going through. And so I'd have to take that bracket out as also. And the bracket has the tensioner on it. It's got the fucking thing, which
mean, isn't a big deal, but it's still more than just taking these off. Maybe not. Yeah, it is. There's another bolt. I was gonna say if they were all through the side and I could use the drill on it, it wouldn't be, but no, there's another one down on the front. It's deeper, so it'll be just as big of a pain in the ass.
If I could just only get that goddamn drill in here, that would be fucking perfect. Just a little too fat, baby. You're just a little too fat, that's all. I could maybe get my little elbow drawn out, but fuck it. This shit's working.
I don't think there's gonna be any more like that. Oh, this big boy. I can spit loogies again now that I'm not dry as that bitch is Sahara or desert. Sahara Desert. Right now, we're just disconnecting this from that, and it should just take a second, just in case. We'll be back after this announcement from the president. That's kind of dope.
I'm fucking done, boy. Don't believe. 1, 2. There's another one, 2. Get. There's another one there. Yeah. I gotta get it out. This is gonna go pretty slow.
I'm hungry.
If I wasn't strong and acted on it.
Right now, just keep getting further along ahead. Then in my head, I'm like, Ghost Me's eating a sandwich. Fuck that guy. He's falling behind. It'll get dope whenever I can think of a new Ghost Me. See, I gotta get to the point of being the Ghost Me that's kicking my ass. And then once I get there, I can envision a new Ghost Me that's kicking my ass. Because right now, I'm kicking Ghost Me's ass. I don't know how to do it the other way. All I know is me eating a sandwich. Other than that, I'm here getting it. I could have not smoked a joint, but fuck that. That Ghost Me is fucking pissed off. He's a dickhead right now. Fuck that guy. This Ghost Me right now is fucking perfection in this moment, boy. But I know that's a lie. That's why I was saying, once I delve here for a little while, I'll be able to get a new Ghost Me, baby. New Ghost Me. What happened here? I don't know, but I'll take this whole bolt out apart and figure it out. And it's just gonna slide on off. Oh, damn, that's nice. God damn it. Yummy. They're orange. And they taste like orange.
What's the next step, darling? I would suppose it's removing this fuel rail here. Which I have fuel rail bolts, yeah? I had 3, 2, it's got 2 in it, because there's 1, 2 missing. And guess what? What? We've got the machinery, baby. Vroom, vroom, baby, vroom, vroom. Unfortunately, I don't know where my backup battery is, and I could have it charging right now so that when this one dies, inevitably, because these batteries are fucking shit. I don't even know if it's Milwaukee, but fuck this shit right now, because this one only lasts fucking not very long, yeah? You gotta have like 3 of them if you want to have continuous one. 3 and 2 charges or something. I don't fucking know, 2 charge and a 3 one to charge it. But they're gonna fall behind though. It's not sustainable. Unless you're taking intervals between the drilling, and you're probably not even trying to get it, baby. Unless you're doing this kind of work, and this is just gonna be sitting here for a second. I need some of this heavy machinery. Some music. I need to mow me lawn. I was going to do that today, but I actually wasn't because I was about to leave, and then if I would have left, I wouldn't have done the lawn. But I'd almost been done with the brush, so fuck it. Not use wasting the goddamn time thinking about it right now, is it? I have a feeling it's going to be a 13. Actually, it's smaller than that. It's going to be whatever this is, yeah? Bingo, dingo. Bingo, dingo. Tonight I'm gonna get faded. Ace paint. Till my speech is slurred, but vision's blurred. Excuse me. On the side of the street, bent curb. Wake up, all I remember was being like, tonight get age paint. What happened here? What happened here? Oh, really? I thought it was that boy, man. You probably been that out. Bang it out. Where you headed? Oh, yeah. Always going. Always thankful, man. Yeah, your yard's probably looking pretty green, huh? Okay, I'll get up there. What do you want to do with it? Like cut it up and use the wood or something? I could probably cut it up. That's empty there. Those batteries last very long? Good. I ain't never. That's brand new. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll send those bushes up. I'll get you that. You know, it lasts. I was just talking about I hate this thing, the battery dies so. Yeah, I mean, I love it, but its battery dies so fucking quick. That's exactly what I was just talking about that shit. It is dope, it's just. Does the battery last here? Really? I was thinking it might just be these. Maybe I just need to buy some more. I don't know. Right, I was just saying, like, if it's continuous work, you know, you ain't gonna make it. If I have, like. Okay, yeah, those, the one in Walmart. Yeah. I think, you like it? The battery, they give that shit? I'm gonna have to get one. Is that the, port? Yeah, so, like, when you hit it, it's like, I mean, I just use this one. I just use it. That shit is nice, though. I do it. I'm looking at it now. Like, man, that shit, that sounds good, too. You already know them, Milwaukee. Yeah. It sounds like I need to get one of the heavy duty ones like this, though. That shit's nice. I wonder what that person is. I'm looking. They always are handy, so hell yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. You can start like a little thrift business. Like selling shit on Craigslist. Are you ready? Get inventory lists and all that shit too. I can need someone else. I don't even know. I don't need someone else, but having someone else to help you, like, quickly do that shit, hell yeah, it'll help out. And we live right here too, down there. We should have already done it. Hell yeah. We gonna get it though. We just live and shit. At least we grinding shit. We gonna take that same mindset and put it there. Exactly. All right, brother. I'll tell you soon. All right. My nigga. It went down the wrong hole.
So these often confuse me. Not really. Some of them are very obvious. Like this one here, there's one here, so it goes here, one here, but then they've got like two, right, attached to one. And you see how they kind of curve, and it's hard to know which one goes where. I suppose I could uncurve it and then look at it. It's just never, I can't tell. It could easily get mixed up, yeah? I should just tie a little string around one. A little string? I tie a little string around one. And then I'll know where do I got a little string at? I got a little string somewhere. Surely. I lost a string. Like I lost a string, where's it at? I think I know where the string is at. I'll be right back. By golly, I found it. It was stuck and tangled up, and usually I wouldn't make a big deal. It went around my ass, and then I was like, oh, just reach for this razor blade, snip it there.
which I do. I need it right now. And I need it again. There's another 2. So we're going to put it on the even ones. So it's going to be number 2. My mom loved even numbers. Tribute her as much as possible, yeah. She was a perfect crazy ass bitch. Love you. Now I have such a free mind. In my mind, this is so stressful. I'm clipping these. And now I do it so freely. Because my mind is trusting. It's like, I can do this. Nice, we know where it's going. Life's not always that easy though. Sometimes you gotta step forward even when it doesn't feel. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 back here is an even number. Even number. I made it nice and long just because I didn't want it to be all hard tie and shit. So on the back here, easier to tie a bow if you got more string. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, mate? After this, we go smoke a couple doobies off in the flat, yeah? Smoke a couple doobies off in the flat, yeah? I'm hungry, I'd like to smoke too. So I have to start being aware of like, alright, well you're doing something that you need to be doing. Your mind is trying to distract you. If you just do this, you can do those things and be stress-free, yeah? Which stress-free doesn't... So far removed from the problem that is this fucking piece of shit. I'm just kidding, kinda. Fucking crap, it's fucking shit. Female clip there. What fucking one is this? I thought it was gonna be self-explanatory, yeah. It kinda is, it's good right there. Alright. Touche, mate. Touche. This is where I knew. This used to be hard before. Well, my homie gave me these tools and this should be easy now. 10mm, see how it's long. It's long and that's a screw. It's nice. No need big to little. Just like this. It's right there, go on there. I like it when it works like that. Put this in the fuel rail bag, yeah. It's got a big heavy. Extra beneficial. See, so many distractions have came by. So much shit has happened, I would have surely lost track of that. What time is it? God damn, it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm wasting that damn time on the phone. What's taking so long? I don't know, I'm just really high, sir. Well, fucking stop it. Alright, you want to kind of jiggle this back and forth. Yeah. If all goes well, since they're clipped in, I could just pull these injectors out with this. You don't want to bend the rail. It's very bendable. That's what I said whenever I looked it up anyway. And so you want to be very careful. If I remember correctly, I just have to bend this out of the way. This here looks like a piece of shit. Looks like a pizza ship. What'd you say? Looks like a pizza ship. Pizza ship. Goddamn pizza ship. I'm gonna start saying that. Somebody, oh my god, I said pizza ship. It's close enough. What the fuck are you talking about? Close enough. Now we're playing the goddamn close enough game, bitch. Oh my god, you did it. I said goddamn, bitch. What the fuck? Had this bitch. Sorry. Had this lady. It's close enough. The fuck are you even talking about? You got a potty mouth. I said fuck, bitch, not fuck. God damn. This is so hard to get off. I don't know if I want to take it off, mate. Can I leave it on? It looks like I can leave it on. Man, I don't have to get out the fucking... The big guns, motherfucker. Just leave it on there. I think I'll just leave it on there. In fact, we're going to try to leave on as much fucking shit as we can leave on. And see, this is from experience, so I know to look for this, and usually I wouldn't have known to look for this, and then I would have just did some shit, and then it would end up lost. But on the end of these is these little rubber things, yeah? These O-rings. These have been the source of my problem before. And the fucking size I goddamn needed, they don't sell in fucking Swanee nowhere. And that was before I had the Amazon Prime, baby. Amazon Prime, baby. And so... That was a nice noise. It was just like perfect. It landed perfectly to where it stayed over the hollow end and resonated. It wasn't muffled. Oh shit. I'm glad it didn't work again. I got to experience that only because of the series of actions that have led up to this. Like reset me. That was a nice noise. Why can't I recreate it? Oh yeah, I was trying to get that ring out. Trying to get that ring out. Get that ring out. Come on, ring. Gotcha, baby. Gotcha, baby. I'll never do it again. The sound I once known is no. So faded. I was tripping earlier, B. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I turn it off? Is around the wrong side? What kind of shit is this? There's like a whole piece missing here. There's a whole plastic piece is missing too. There's more shit inside of there. Gotta get out. Look, a broken piece of plastic that I could have picked up at any time in my life. You look a little warped. You look a little warped, baby. You're alright. You still work nice. Because you look a little warped, baby. I don't know what that's for, baby. But I know any little bit of anything getting inside these. You can't see it, the hole's a microscope. Not really, you can see them, but they're super small. A little piece of dirt, so easy to see how it could clog it, mate. So this is wiring harness, and I don't think I have to take it off. I was gonna say I don't think I have to delete this, and I don't think I have to delete it. This here, just a pipe, a rubber boot, wiring harness key. Good. How's that working for you? How's it working for you? Huh? You like it?
Yes. I tried to do it and she does. I begged her. She'll go in there, she'll get all the big stuff, and I'll say, Ty, you can't, take it up there and vacuum it out.
Right.
If I go do it a couple of days and it never fucking gets done. I have to ride up to the school. When I ride up to the school, they open the door and I'm like,
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't think they're probably judging too hard. It wasn't that bad. But you like, does it feel good and shit?
yeah.
I cleaned the doors.
I still feel like I'm being,
I cleaned a lot of shit. Yeah, I feel you. But that's just you.
it is. I should feel that way because it's not mine, but
Even if it was, it's all right. Life happened. You got kids and shit. People know how it is. I'm pretty sure they see a lot worse than I'm telling you. And so, as long as they're healthy too, the kids happy, shit. I mean, you obviously want to keep it clean, but does it is it shaking or anything?
so it doesn't to me. She said it did.
Yeah, she was.
Up to a certain thing, but I don't see it.
You don't feel it? All right,
But then again, I ain't trying to gun it.
I hear you. That's true too.
Put it up on my feet.
Ain't no telling how she whipping. I ain't never rode with her.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I told her, I said, you drove my car, but you drive that, you'll never drive nothing else like that. I would never drive that.
It's a nice little car, though.
I don't like that. You know, she only owes like 2 on it.
Really? That's about done, then.
But she don't want it.
That's wild. Almost made me want to be like, here, I'll give it to you, buy it off you.
I thought about it. I said, my sister still get my back.
Man, tell her, because then she can get it paid off and fucking,
And I'm going to get her something else.
that, I mean,
I'll give you some for a down payment.
hey,
Because I can get in and out of that with my, lay my back in my gift card.
yeah,
When I try to get out and chase it, I'm like,
it's low.
yeah.
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 I told her I'd vacuum it out for her. She said she wasn't worried about it yesterday, but
I don't know. She went out with, she went and met one of her friends.
she messaged me like early. Yeah, I was conked out though.
She came home and I saw her. I looked like her face said something wrong. But she came in and she went back outside.
She messaged me and was like, "Are you up?" I wasn't. I sucks.
What's going on? I don't know. I had to talk to her today.
Yeah.
She goes to work. She takes Monday to school and goes straight to work.
What time she get off?
She gets off at 3. She's pulling up here around 3:30.
She got anything to do after that?
Huh?
She got anything to do after that?
No.
I might vacuum it out today.
And Cole and Tyler will be back around 5.
Okay.
Maybe when he gets back into the store.
They gonna be here for a while.
He goes up there to read to spend time on his damn Meredith race.
That's dope though. I respect that shit. Why doesn't he bring him down here?
Not in my house.
Why? Man, you'll lose a fear after you hang out with it. They're cool as shit. Yo, I think you like him. He be chilling and shit. They're dope. Maybe not the dog. Maybe he get used to it. They're dope.
I don't know. He feel like he's
Kiko's another dog though. That's a territorial thing, probably. He like, this is my domain, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh hell, he territorials. Hell yeah, he like. Kiko's such a sweetheart, man. I love that dog. He is, man. It's dope. Tiger, does she take him with her? That's dope. That's dope. Hell yeah. Are they gonna be back for a while? That's a pretty big bed though. Right? All this bed. Hey, but man, that's love though. That's love, you know what I'm saying? It's still love though. Love comes with sacrifices. Hey, imagine not having it though. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. There'll be a day when they're not sleeping there though. That's what I'm saying. It's love, man. You should just love it. Dog will probably be there a little while. Right. Yeah. That's fine. Love, son. It's love, son. It's love. That's funny. That's love, baby. So the next thing that I guess we're doing is this intake. This is actually going pretty quickly. Luckily, it's the things I've already used. This whole thing off. Put this big beefer on here. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. No, it's not. This one maybe a little more. No. It is torqued higher than this drill is capable of putting out. Maybe I should have borrowed that drill from him. God damn it. Wife literally drove by and said, hey, you're going to need this drill. It put it and said, hey, I had it in my hand, and I still did not fucking... Wow. It said it was an ego thing in my head. I was like, shit, I can use what I got, I guess. But why? Why be like that? Ouch! Ouch!
do that. I can do that. Now that it's cracked.
Goddamn crack pot.
I'm hungry.
PB&J sound good. Sound real nice. Maybe a PB&J and some ramen. But now I'm thinking about cooking ramen. Like, goddamn, boy. How much time you trying to waste making a PB&J? Fucking ramen. Just get to it. There used to be a hole I could go through in the back here. That'll allow me to get my wrench on that wrench there. 1, 2, 3. Not long enough. Not strong enough.
What size is this? 15? Maybe I could use another 15.
Long but not as long. Long but not as long. And it's strong but not as strong. Ring ding a dong. Right now we're taking off the manifold bolts, and these are a 15 millimeter, and they're a pain in the arse. Motherfuck. Motherfuck. Did you say fart? It's fucking close enough. It's just little bit. Enough little ones to get it off.
Tee-hee.
I didn't make a mess.
I've been wanting to see. Pretty sure I did not put the gasket between the manifold and the exhaust, like the end of the manifold. I had it, but it wasn't the right size. I did a lie with that. And so I didn't put it in there. Okay, I'm done. God damn.
That's funny. It's way too long.
It is nice though, I guess, like, my fucking shit fucks up, and instead of going to defeated and just sitting around, that's not long enough, motherfucker. Instead of doing that shit, I just get on in there. The amount of time I just wasted trying to get the power drill when it was hands on, baby. Hands on, baby. I don't know where my fucking guide is. Just remember that. I don't know where the manual is for the Jeep. So I'm gonna have to look up the torque specs for these. Where'd I put the last one? Hopefully it was in a bag and not just somewhere random like a Neanderthal. Like a Neanderthal. Or a really smart person who just remembered exactly where every little bolt goes. The opposite of a Neanderthal. Is it with a Neanderthal or the opposite of a Neanderthal? Just approach him all by hand now. Fuck it. Fuck a power drill. And it's powerful drilling. We're going in, boy. We're just diving on in here, eh? Show you it's not as bad as you think it is. Piece of fucking shit. I said pizza ship. You know, like a ship, but it's got like a slice of pizza for sale. Pizza ship. Maybe I take the bracket off anyway. I don't know, it'd be nice not to have to. But how much shit do I gotta go around? Pizza ship? Because if I got a fucking pizza ship around it, man. Ooh. Ooh. Is it working? It looks like it's working. Ooh, it's working. Ooh, sexy. That's so sexy. Ooh, that's not sexy. Did I break it? If I broke it, it's not sexy. But if I didn't break it, it's sexy. Ooh, it's sexy. So sexy. Ooh, so sexy. It's so sexy. There's some ones on the bottom. 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 There's some ones on the what? There's some ones on the bottom. What time is it? It's 3:05, isn't it? I want a snacky wacky. I want a snacky wacky. Alright. I see one boat. There's one right there. I can see it and I can feel it. It's there. So fuck it. We're gonna go for it. I might have enough length to hit that bitch off. There ain't no better feeling than having enough length to get that bitch off. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about boats on a manifold. Get your mind out of her gutter. Come on, baby. There's always a pipe trying to get in the way of getting her off. Gotta get that pipe out of the way. Or go around the pipe. That was fucking nice, boy. So nice. So nice. I don't even know. Goddamn, that was nice. Oh shit. It's not so bad that it didn't make that nice still nice. Especially since I got it now. It's real nice. Are these the same size? They're not the same size. I've been fucking up this whole time. Oh goddamn. We're good. They're all the same size. So we're just going to call these manifold bolts. Even though there's two manifolds. Intake manifold bolts. Looks like there's stuff coming out. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Captain. Alright. Yeehaw, how many did I not see? We're
just gonna feel. And that was where one was, and it's not there no more. We got her off. Where's the next one? Oh, I see her right there beside her. If I got that off, I should definitely be able to get that off. That's for goddamn sure. You know what I'm saying, boy? Goddamn. Should have left my hand there, and then I could have seen it better. Tickle, tickle. I can barely see it. But if I can see it, I can believe it. Oh, I see that. Went too far. This is going to be difficult. Where are you? Is that it? That ain't it. What the fuck is going on down there? Fuck y'all down there, god damn it. Where the fuck? Oh, is that it? Oh, that's it. I'm colorblind. Everything back there looks kind of like the same thing. Oh, shit. I found it, though. Alright, now that I've located it, I got this rod to it. I lost it. I found it. We're docking. We're docking. Mission space might be failure. We're not docking. We're trying to dock. We're maybe I can guide her in there. Are we docked? Oh goddamn, we're docked. This is easy as the last one. That's gonna be nice. Oh boy, got our goodies. I may have dropped every piece of it, but oh, got our goodies. Well, shit. Shit a brick. There ain't nothing down here. You know what that means? Oh. Means something got stuck. Or it went for a jump. Means something got stuck. Is missing, but it'll be easier to look for when none of this shit's in our fucking way. Alright, I can see this one. But that might not be fucking thing. How was I thinking I could get to it? Oh yeah, that's definitely okay. Okay. but not so perfect that I can use a drill. I do need a longer. Make this big a little. Well, I don't need it to be longer, but I might benefit from it. But maybe not. Maybe I'll need it to be smaller. You got it, but so that angle was trash. I think this angle will work better. Absolutely. It came off pretty easy. Not a good thing. It should not have been that easy. Which means it's a good thing I'm diving in here. Because I would have otherwise been driving around with a loose manifold bolt. I get that with my hand. I can get that with my hand now. I think I can. Yeah, just about. No, I got it. I'm gonna put this on too. Just gotta wrap your thumb around the manifold. You can't see. This is one thing I will not be able to get a video in post. But I probably won't edit this later anyway. Alright, so judging by that, there was one here. There should be one here. Or no, that was the one I got. Shit. I should have been paying better attention. Yeah, there. So that's on the head. Okay. These are not blocked by. Never mind. Might be blocked by that. This would be convenience. Go to the bottom. I might as well get down here. Shit, it's wet as fuck down there. Wet as fuck down there. It's okay, this piece of wood. This shit is up there, boy. Well, when you're down there, it's up there. It's pretty high. Thought it'd be easier to see it. It's definitely easier to touch it here, so we're just gonna do this first to see how it goes. That might be good enough to fucking use a drill. Oh, shit. Is that the long one? Nope, it's the short one. But it's got a long head, so I might need a short one with the short head. With the short head at? I don't know. I don't know. Here it is. Goddamn. Yep, of course. Where the fuck? Why? Huh. That doesn't work. Might actually work better. Maybe not. Maybe not better, but pretty good. I think I can actually use this more recently. Use the drill. It pain in my ass, not sticking out as far as I hope. But if I stick this down here like this. Bro, what the fuck, man? This absolutely needed to fucking happen. How are these just that fucking loose, bro? See, people might have a mechanic neighbor and they're like, oh, I want him to do it, or he won't even fucking look at it. I don't know. But I don't do that. I do the shit myself. But then I can go ask him the valuable questions like, dude, there's torque specs, and I used them, but this motherfucker loose as shit. Can I just put it on there tight as fuck or something? Alright, well, I dropped both pieces. Again. That's cool. Because I'll probably find them. That was my assumption. Until I look down here, they're not fucking me. It doesn't matter as long as I just keep on doing it. There will soon be a big ass hole right there. Through which I will be able to gaze upon every fucking thing down there. Including the source that's swallowing my fucking manifold bolts. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Can I take this off? that last one just a exhaust on a boat? How wonderful that would be. What a joyous occasion. So I assumed I'd be able to just pull these off. Or move this without taking them off, but that doesn't. I don't see that being the case now. Okay, so these are in the way. That's that happening. That's as good as it's getting. This is in the way too, but this is as good as this getting. There's like a tool or something you need. I don't have that. I already know that. So this can be removed later. Maybe I should try to get this off after all. Son of a bitch. I still want to break it. It seems like there's a lot of force going into it, and it's already fucking. That can't be good. I'll probably have to replace that boot. Just because I don't think it's supposed to be cracked like that. Replace all this shit. I don't think this boot's supposed to be as cracked like that. Like maybe use zip ties or something. Do these other things come out like that too? That was fucking convenient. Would have been useful. I went live with this last time, but. Would have been useful just to have a recollection video. Check it out. It's small. Still too small. Oh wait, no, it's good. I might as well see if I can move it now. Just that. Fucking up anything. That moves good. Or well. That moves well. That's all good. I don't see any pipes. That pipe obviously is not good, but is that attached? Oh, that's a bracket. Okay. That shit seems good. Why did I take it off though? Just to have it off. That is probably the motion. Maybe. Maybe not. Doing all right, brother? Yeah, I'm doing good. Hell yeah. Engine leaking, so I'm having to dive on in there. But it's always exciting. Let me know if you ever need help with your car, brother. Yeah, we got a car. Yeah, we'll get help someone if you need to. But I'll just make a little jokey joke. Making a little jokey joke. Why is there only one bolt? I guess I decided this is just a prank. small. 10 millimeter. That's it. No, I'm wasting my damn time. Yeah, that's definitely freeing up the range of motion there. Bracket. Not sure. Maybe I'll remember that I put the bracket there. Actually, let's just stick it in. Yeah. Manifold. Definitely can't forget where that. Alright, so this thing seems to have freed up a tremendous amount, actually. Good shit. Good call, Rondo. Smack me on the good call, buddy. Got lots of pants. There we go. There's a chink in it. Alright, now I can see these way better. Way better. They can see these way better now. Hi. Hello. You're not. But you said you were. Oh look, I found it. I found a 13 millimeter. So, 13 millimeter. Alright, so I need a 15. This is too big. This one's good. Does appear to be.
So a lot of the bolts that went on this. But once I get this off, if I get it off. Once I get this off, we can put water in this. See if it goes anywhere.
Installer with the still no. Let's pull this out. Just drop that one too, yeah. 14 drop it. It was just a bit. I'm not sure how much I'm going to pull this off. Kind of questioning if I should take the last time. Like with a fucking angle grinder. And I suppose I could always cut them off again. I bought my angle grinder just so I could cut the bolts off. That's the only reason I even have an angle grinder to this day. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's gotta be perfect. Not perfect, but it has to be on there flush. It is not on there flush. I'm trying to get these extensions, but maybe I should just not use an extension. Shorter fucking one of these. What is the equivalent of a 15 millimeter? A 5/8 or a 9/16 or something? 5 motherfucking 8s. 9/16. 9 motherfucking 16s. So big. But at least we learned. I actually think there's a back on there too. There is, so just twisting the one side wouldn't work anyway. Fuck me. I'm gonna leave this here and we're just gonna pour some water in here and let's see if it shows us anything. Pretty sure I can see my freeze plugs. Like there's one. Like they should be right here, I guess. Maybe they're in. Pretty sure that's where they're at, or that's them. And all of these appear to be okay. I could be wrong. So I'll just put some water and see where it comes out. Or if it comes out. With everything off, it might come out everywhere. I don't really know. Found one of the lost bolts, though. Where the fuck is that leaking from? Man, that might be the worst news. Fuck me. Real time. Real time bad news. Fuck me. God damn, that's exactly what it is. Oh, man. I think my block's cracked. 98% sure that the engine block is cracked. Real dirty, but I'm pretty sure it's cracked. I was looking for my steel brush so I could clean it. So I could try to clean the side of the engine off there and just make sure, but I'm pretty sure that shit's cracked. There's a bunch of solutions. Obviously, I have to get a new block. And then the question is, like I said, do I go finish this job and take all that money to get that going? Mercedes. Can I pick the one of my homies? If so, I gotta get the engine hoist up there. I don't know, but the next steps forward, I get the second opinion. My neighbor comes over here, worst case scenario, he says the engine block's cracked, and then I gotta go figure out those steps. So I have to send out some messages, especially to the people whose job I'm working on, but I I can maybe get Bob to run me up there. I just got to finish that out. Wouldn't even be any. I mean, I could go today, get him to come out there, pick me up, go do a couple hours there today. Try to get up there early tomorrow. I'd probably get a ride up there. Get him to bring me back. If I hustle, I can maybe finish today. I forgot to stay dark or light till 8:30. If I finish, then I can get go ahead and get that money. And yeah, everything else is dependent upon phone calls I have to make, and text messages. I got to text Kathleen, see if she would be able to get a notary to sign that. If she can, I have to get it out there to her. Or she could go to the DMV, I guess, or get the paper, I don't know. The notary might have one. Get her to fill that out so that I can take the car up there and get it notarized or whatever. Get it fucking put under my name. I'd have to get insurance put on it, which I could probably do all that with the 3. They might be giving me 400 too, I don't know. I told them 3, they could just give me the other 100 whenever, if they could only afford the 3 now. That was 50% of what I said, but it came with a lot of stipulations like leaving reviews and stuff after I finish it. Get that. So if it's 400, I can do everything. I can get the insurance, I can get that car legal, and I'd have that ready. And then even if my homie does say I can pick the engine, that still buys me time. I can go up there and just start taking baby steps. I should be able to get everything off. Or basically, this is what I would be doing over there. More or less, it would be easier. Or harder, I don't know. Depending on if the bolts are stuck and shit. There's still a lot more shit here, though, to get the engine off. And then I'd have to get the engine here. Make sure all the piston rings and valve rings are in there that are good. Rocker arms, all that shit. But everything would be fine, because just about anything that's broken on there, I can take the innards of this one and put it in there. Have a perfect brand new engine ready. And I guess I'd do the same thing here that I did with the blower the other day, and everything I'd take off, I'd clean it real good. Just set it to the side, that way I have all the parts ready. Drop the new engine in here, slap everything else back together. I can check everything when I do that too to make sure everything's good to go. Go ahead and buy the new heater core. Because if that's running, I can make money too. Which is going to start soon. I mean, fuck, the lawns will start any day now. Someone's going to call me and the lawns are going to be off. I'll have to start getting them. They might let me use Ty's car. That'd be dope. I don't know. I don't want to count on that. I ain't going to even consider that shit. Just be like a day or so of the week. I can get all my lawns on one day. Usually they're bi-weekly or weekly. So I can still get them all to fall in one day. I don't have so many lawns that I couldn't do them all in one day. Yeah, never mind. So 2 days at least. Alright, well there's a lot of options I can take, but only one of them is going to happen, so I'm going to get off here, I'm going to eat something, I'm fucking starving, so no use in even moving forward. Get the second opinion, get something to eat, text Kathleen, text my homeboy, see if he cares if I pick it off. We might be able to work something out too where I can give him money and just start making payments. Go ahead, pick it off. This is my mom's Jeep, man. My mom killed herself and shit, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna keep it forever. The engine's completely my fault. I could have got the heater core a few weeks ago, and then there would be antifreeze in the engine and it wouldn't have froze. And so it doesn't matter what could have been, I guess. So that's not what's happening now. So all right, that's the plan. It's funny, I was way more mad about my blower than I am about this shit. I mean, fuck, it is what it is, man. It only gets better. Like, It only gets better from here. Every solution to this includes this whole thing getting cleaned and tip-top shape and getting that thing on the road, which I probably wouldn't have done otherwise. I'd just let it sit there. So 300 might be enough too. Batteries 10, 12 bucks, 200 to get it in my name. Insurance isn't going to be 50, 60 bucks. So, oh yeah, text Bob. I'm going to eat first. Get something to eat. I guess I could send the text messages out. Then get something to eat while I get something to eat. I don't fucking know, but I'm glad I got started a little later too. Shit. Get all my tools together. Second opinion. So Alan, Bob. Text Alan, text Bob. Ask Bob if I get a ride out there. Gotta get one back. Probably call Bob. Jean, my neighbor, she appears to be up and her door's open and stuff. She'll probably give me a ride out there. Give her some gas money. Even though she probably won't take it. Take care of her lawn and shit as well. I haven't been doing it. Her son does it. Her son and I are friends. We used to smoke back in the day. I mean, he's older. He was like 30. I was like 17. But he was my neighbor, you know what I'm saying? And shit. We used to chill and just smoke and talk about crazy shit. He does her lawn now, and I thought she was paying him, so I never did it. But now I know that he just does it for free, so I'm gonna just start doing it. That way, you ride out here, it'll be done, and it'll be able to like flow into my lawn and shit. The better their lawn's taken care of, the less weeds and shit blow into my lawn. You know what I'm saying? So. So much to get done. The pile gets longer. The list gets longer. It was already a pretty fucking long list. But, getting even longer. I was building my deck and shit. That shit was coming out pretty good. But I'm gonna halt that. I was gonna put the post in the ground today too, everything. But I had to go meet my homie for that green. I was like, fuck it, I'll go do that thing, come back. Fuck coming back, I'll just take advantage of being out and just go finish this job. Put water in it like I need to every day. It sucks, cause if it was just a little crack in my engine and it was just leaking a little, like I'd be good. But it's like a fucking waterfall. If you saw my story, you've seen it. That shit just coming out like a motherfucker. What about I smoked that joint and had that conversation with myself? Yeah. I got my deck. I got all the wood over there, de-nailed and such. You saw where I took it all apart for. It was stacked all nice to that wind the other day. This is a chocolate burn barrel. It was a chocolate barrel that had chocolate in it. I use it as a burn barrel. But I just saw this design for a smokeless burn barrel, but you need another one. You kind of put it inside of there, and then you create like a fan thing, vent on the bottom, and just a lot of different things. But I'm gonna try to make one smokeless burn barrel. Yeah, deck. It's all nice and level. That thing is gonna be gone, of course. My refrigerator's under there now, but I'll have these. I'm gonna have a roof on it. That's what the posts are for. I got another one that's gonna go there. One is gonna go here. That way it can come out and be squared off. The roof's gonna come down. There's gonna be another one in the front there. And I've got two more in another spot. I think I'm gonna get those two. Then have two more on the outside of the door. That way I can put a railing. And then have support for the roof, which is just gonna be a tarp for now. I've got a bunch of that tin roof that my grandma does that she's not using. I don't know if it's enough to do this whole roof though, so I'm just anticipating tarp for now. Fucking fire pit. I like it this way too, so there's gonna be a roof here, so these are gonna be underneath the roof. You can see like that square is pretty much the rectangle here is gonna be complete. It's
So wherever it meets in the middle is kind of where the roof's going to hang over. And I'm going to have these two little tin things that I can put up to reflect the heat this way or keep the rain out. And so I'll have like a little fireplace underneath the cover. It's going to be dope. This is actually really close to being done. It might not look like it, but I've got the joist in now. All I got to do is run joist that way. And then just put down the planks, which I've got ones that are long as shit, so those are going to be on the floor. The bottom, well, yeah, just run those across, and then I'll have a deck. I'll already have the post in the ground, which that one's in. This one's down. I just need concrete in the holes. It's just an hour or two. It's not a lot of work. And then, yeah, I'll just start running boards to them. Make the peak. Put the tarp down, have a cover, have a little grill out or something. There's gonna be 2 burners here. I've been thinking of this idea where maybe I can open this up, like move this one that way and that one that way, so there's like a hole here. Dig down inside of there, and obviously take this block out, dig down inside of there, maybe put a rack over that, and then have it to where I can like close it, so this little section will be like closed in, use like that little grill there or something. Have it closed in so it'll be like a little oven. These are going to come down. All these bricks are going to go into the ground so that it's level with this, like this. And that way you can cook inside of them. I'm going to leave this one like this probably because there's perfect little holes at the bottom. A little smoke to get out. Yeah, long list. Getting longer. I think I'm going to have extra wood, so I'm going to build a little deck thing here for these to sit on. I'm going to eventually build a 12 by 12 right here, a little tiny home. And then there's going to be a deck that runs from that deck, just like a little level, 3 foot wide little thing here is level, so you can walk over here and then have a little step, and then you'll be able to like chill. And there's an umbrella for that, so it's real nice. It'll be a real nice chill spot here in just a couple months. But now this is halted because, my vehicle's number 1 priority. Here's a grill that's going to be an oven. Oh yeah. Keep on trucking. I probably won't be doing as many lives, continue not doing as many, but I felt like this was important. Whenever I become who I'm becoming, this day is going to matter. I didn't expect it to my engine to be cracked, but such is life. Alright, I'm out.